Today we're looking at the Rode Videomic Go shotgun microphone. This is an extremely popular on-camera microphone, and it's also one of Rode's less expensive camera mics. Like its bigger and more expensive sibling, the Videomic, the Videomic Go has a tubular mic body that is 6.5 inches long and is covered by a foam windscreen. The mic's body is suspended from a red Rycote vibration mount, and the mount connects to a camera using a standard shoe mount. The shoe mount also has a standard 3/8-inch female thread, so you can even mount the mic to a boom pole or mic stand. Now I'll put some links to boom poles and mic stands that will work with this mic in the description below. Now unlike the Videomic or Videomic Pro, this mic does not need any batteries to power it. It's powered by the power from the camera's 3.5mm audio jack when you plug the mic's cable into the camera. The mic also doesn't have an on-off button, and both these features are extremely useful. You won't forget to turn on and turn off the mic, and you'll never need to change batteries. The mic's cable has a coiled design, which makes it flexible enough to connect to almost any camera. Now, if this cable isn't long enough for you, the cable can be removed and replaced with a 3.5mm audio extension cable. Now, my recommendation when getting an audio extension cable is to get an original Rode extension cable. I've seen people get a lot of interference in their audio just because they used a cheapy audio cable. Again, I'll leave a link to the original Rode 10 feet audio cable in the description below. The Videomic Go is extremely simple to use. It just plugs into your camcorder, mirrorless camera, or DSLR, and you're ready to start recording. However, if your camera has manual audio level controls, I really do recommend setting your audio levels manually before you start recording. Now, unlike the Rode Videomic Pro, this mic does not have the plus 20 dB boost. Now, this isn't as big an issue if you have a camcorder or Sony or Panasonic mirrorless camera. The audio preamps on these cameras are usually decent. However, the preamps on most Canon and Nikon DSLRs are total garbage, and that's why the Rode Videomic Pro has a plus 20 dB boost, which allows you to use less gain from the camera's preamp, and so it improved your sound recordings on DSLRs. Today though, I'm going to test the Videomic Go with a Panasonic G7, which has a decent preamp. The Videomic Go is mounted on top of the camera, and I'm approximately 2 feet away from it. I've set the levels manually so that I don't peak. The room is relatively quiet. There are a few background noises here and there, but nothing serious. It's a relatively quiet room. And I'm going to go ahead and read you a quote so that you can hear how it sounds. "I'm a great believer that any tool that enhances communication has profound effects in terms of how people can learn from each other and how they can achieve the kind of freedoms that they're interested in." So I've taken the microphone outdoors. I've still mounted it to the Panasonic G7. It's plugged in, and I've adjusted the levels manually just to ensure I don't peak. And I haven't installed a dead cat on the microphone. Now there is a mild breeze blowing, and if you're taking it outdoors, I really do advise using a dead cat. But I just wanted to see how it would perform without the dead cat exactly as it is. So the audio you're hearing now with all the background noise, like the train, which you could probably hear a plane flying overhead, breeze blowing, and the birds in the background, all this audio is coming from the Rode Videomic Go plugged into the Panasonic G7. To be quite honest, I'm actually more impressed than I expected to be. The quality of the Videomic Go is a little better than the onboard quality of the microphone on the G7, which is actually a pretty good microphone, by the way. The Videomic Go produces recordings that have much less background noise and also has a much warmer tone to it. Now, when I was outdoors, it did capture a little bit of the wind noise, but you have to remember I didn't use a dead cat while doing this test. Other than that, the audio quality even outdoors was actually pretty impressive. I came away much more impressed than I expected to be. So should you buy this mic? Well, maybe I should start with who shouldn't buy this mic. If you own a Canon or Nikon DSLR, this mic is definitely not for you. The preamps in those cameras are downright awful, and you'll have a lot of white noise, commonly known as DSLR hiss. For you folks, I'd recommend putting in the extra money and going with the Rode Videomic Pro. You can also check out our review of that mic. I'll leave a link below. Now, if you own a camcorder or Sony or Panasonic mirrorless camera, this mic will work just fine. It's a great, inexpensive way to improve the audio coming into your camera. And I'll leave links to all the mics, adapters, cables, and mic stands that I spoke about, so feel free to check those out. Hope this was useful. If it was, please hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews. Thanks for watching.